Good morning or afternoon or whenever you are watching this video. I hope you're doing well. It's going to be a little different this time, similar to a video I did a few weeks ago. I can't really remember how long it's been. But this is about just my opinion, and I know there are going to be some rules on the internet that see this and be like, oh my god, whatever they use kind of thing. This is just my opinion. Just something that has been irritating me for a while now is the pretty much lack of the female fighters in Dragon Ball, or should I say, at least the main team. The lack of female fighters is a topic that has been a long point of discussion amongst the Dragon Ball fan base. As you are aware, it was created by Akira Toriyama. Thank you, rest in peace. But I'm not gonna that this. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's just something that's been bugging me. So the Dragon Ball series has had a bunch of female characters, some fighters, some are not. Before I continue, I'm not going to be using examples such as one-offs like Zanya or that, I can't remember the name, Shenron? Dark Shenron, female dragon? I'm going to be using the main ones. Female characters, they start out with considerable combat abilities, but these characters are often either overlooked or not fully developed in terms of their fighting potential compared to the male counterparts. Some of the most iconic women in Dragon Ball history start off strong with loads of potential, only to transition into quote-unquote domestic roles as females. I'm just going to start off here with Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, the wife of Goku. She is an early example of her fighting capabilities. While she was younger, she was a capable fighter. She was her most notable fighting moment was during the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament where she fought Goku, proving that she was a competent martial artist. Despite that, however, after marrying Goku, I can't say this. I can't say after marrying Goku she became a simp because she was always a simp. She was just a fighting simp. But after marrying Goku, she just went to the whole housewife, stereotypical housewife, raising her sons by herself, pretty much. By the way, because all Goku was doing, only time he was involved with his sons was training. Honestly, I'm not a woman, so I can't say this, but if I was in her shoes, it would have been instant divorce with hot rich. If you know, you know. So, but yeah, Chiki's character represents a common trope in anime and Japanese storytelling for the time where women, even those with fighting abilities, eventually conform to traditional gender roles. Her shift from fighter to housewife is really irritating, jarring, given that she could have been an ongoing part of the action of the series, like Goku. I mean, we have Krillin. He's human, but he can stand on par with. He's gone. Goku and Vegeta and Piccolo, Gohan have all surpassed that, but she could have been close enough. I'm not saying she's not still capable. She trained Goten, but But now Dragon Ball's most popular female character is Bulma. I personally don't particularly like Bulma, but I'm going to use her as an example. While she's not a fighter, she plays a crucial role as a genius inventor and provider of vital technology such as the Dragon Ball radar, the Saiyan armor that she gave them during the Cell Saga. Her role has always been a supporting character, however. She's never been a fighter, which is fine, that's not really required of her, Her role is the supporting scientist genius. That's fine. That's her character. She's not meant to be a fighter. We're gonna move on because that's fine. Bulma. But my biggest issue is Videl and Android 18. I'm going to start with Android 18 because she's my personal favorite. She started out as a villain. She mopped the floor with Vegeta when she was first introduced. Killed all the Saiyan warriors in the alternate timeline along with 17. Um, she has then married Krillin and became another housewife. And that's just ridiculous. She was one who she she stood toe to toe with a Super Saiyan Vegeta, and now she's not at that level anymore. Well, obviously because he's gotten a lot stronger. While Android 18 remains one of the strongest female characters, she is rarely given the spotlight even during major battles. She's usually sidelined, and her relationship with Krillin and her role as a mother is highlighted more than her combat abilities. Despite her immense power, she is stronger than Krillin. Hello. And her brother is even used technically more than her in the tournament of power. He's gotten a major power boost to hold on his own against the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now that is anime and manga. Hell, even in the tournament of power, she was more prominent in the anime than she was in the manga, which is additionally crazy. But she had another role in the future adaptation. I think it was the Moro arc, who's not been adapted to an anime yet, but she played a little bit of a role there along with 17. But the fact that she has the same potential as her twin brother and is just not used is baffling. Now, Videl, this is a crime. This is a crime. Well, 18 was a crime too. But Videl was introduced as a strong, independent martial artist, stronger than her father. He's a clown, so that's not really the best or scam. But she was not backing down from nobody, not even Gohan. She has such a great personality, very strong and independent, and got training from Gohan. That was looking like she was going to be a prominent figure, female figure in the group. She could have been at least the same level as Krillin, or even beyond, because he's human too. And instead of marrying Gohan, she got pregnant, and that's it. She gone. And you know what else went with her? Her personality. She's just not. She was only important by being in that little circle that gave Goku his Super Saiyan God powers. Because she was pregnant. Really? She started out so strong, and then that. Really, people? Really? Moving on. Now, a step in the right direction, at least I was hoping it was a step in the right direction. Kale and Cauliflower, the first ever female Super Saiyan. They are two Saiyan warriors from Universe 6 and are among the few female fighters given a significant fighting role. Kale in particular is noteworthy because she's basically a counterpart of Super Saiyan Broly. Basically the first canon Broly before he became canon. Cauliflower stands out as a fierce, confident fighter determined to grow stronger, and there's some complaints about she being a Mary Sue, but that's all I can say is, she's still an awesome inclusion. Despite their potential, their roles were just for the Tournament of Power arc. We have very limited showing of those two. And if there was a way to combine universes or have them be more, like my main issue is why isn't there a prominent female fighter in the main fighting group? Now, there should have been. Maybe it's not too late. I know Toriyama, rest of his piece, he's dead now, so he can't add. But maybe I don't know how the world is today. You know, some people complain about it, but I really don't give a crap. There are so many larger issues than just the things like that or whatever they're focusing on. Um, they could, you know, have a distant surviving female stand. Like, we need a female needs to be a part of the group. That's just my opinion. And particularly, I would prefer one to be a long distance, another surviving female Saiyan to fight on par with Goku and Vegeta, and hopefully not feel forced, you know. But I don't know. After all these years, it's pretty much too late. But no, it's never too late, you know. Someone's already taking over for toriyama. I'm pretty sure they'll be doing a good job. I hope. I'm pretty sure they did significant work on the Mora arc, if I'm no, the Granola arc. I can't remember. But we need a more prominent role. I would have loved to have Aaron College be part of the main group. Better, even better, just have a new original character. As you're seeing on your screen right now, I have a female saying she just got defeated right there because I was not doing the best. But her name is Nyan. I got I googled good female stand names, and that's what came up with. But whatever. I even have her whole behind some of the videos. But you know, my point is maybe it's just a different person universe somewhere where you can inject a prominent female Saiyan in the group. Now, if you want to elevate Android 18, great, but unfortunately, I think Kefla being the fusion of Kale and Caulifla in the animation stood toe to toe against Ultra Instinct, but in the manga she stood toe to toe against Gohan, I believe. That would have been great for a more prominent role, you know? But, you know, Dragon Ball is not actually unique in its treatment of female characters. In many shonen anime and manga, which is targeted to a younger male audience. That's true. The women are often secondary characters, love interests, and their roles tend to revolve around supporting the male protagonist. Female fighters in the anime are frequently sidelined, underdeveloped, or retired from combat in favor of more traditional roles, such as being the wife, mother, caretaker, blah blah blah. This reflects pretty much a broader cultural norms. I guess I'm not from Japan. I don't really know. If it's anything like America, we're not going to touch that. Excuse me, I need some water. Pardon me. Moving on. Dragon Ball. Women like Chi-Chi, Bulma, Videl, Android 18. Well, not Android 18. Chi-Chi, Bulma, and Videl start out with unique personalities, talents, are ultimately pretty much diminished significantly. Bulma still has a good role as side character, fine, but Chi-Chi and Videl, they're just sidelined for Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. Android 18 herself is overshadowed by her own damn brother and her husband. Her brother's fine, even though I think they should be on the same level. Her husband, yeah, Goku's best friend, but he's not in his league, to be honest. You know, but despite their potential to be key players in the battles that define the series, they're just highlighted. And this pattern is not just confined to Dragon Ball, but it is with most popular anime, including Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm just doing this because I'm just saying that because of research. I have not seen a lot of One Piece and Bleach, so I can't really say much about that. But Naruto, my god, character assassination for Sakura. Really. They had a few noteworthy skill characters, but it's still more voice talk. It is what it is. Um, to my knowledge, one of the few exceptions is Attack on Titan's not this Mikasa Ackerman, who is consistently portrayed as one of the strongest and most capable fighters in that series. However, those are rare examples in the wider anime landscape. In conclusion, the lack of prominent female fighters in Dragon Ball highlights a broader issue within the series and the shonen, genre. I've taken notes. And sometimes I'm ad libbing sometimes, but it is what it is. It is a issue within the series and the shonen genre itself. While the franchise has introduced some strong female characters, many are relegated to secondary roles, especially ones of traditional family duties. Housewives, Chi-Chi, 18, Videl, supporting characters, Bulma, but Bulma is fine. 18, Android 18, was offered a rare but brief break in that pattern. She rarely fights. Very rare. The introduction of Kale Caulifla to Dragon Ball Super was a promising step forward, but it remains to be seen whether the future of Dragon Ball will move fully in the direction of more female characters. Till then, the series reflects a long-standing trend in anime where women, even those with great potential, are often sidelined in favor of their characters. And for those watching this video, don't attack me. This is just my opinion. I don't know my kid, y'all are gonna attack me anyway, but guess what? You know what? Opinion, my channel, get your own if you disagree. Until next time, have a good one, all.